What's new from Apple? There's the new iPhone 16 Pro, built for Apple Intelligence. And it comes with the all-new camera control, giving you an easier way to quickly access your camera tools. The new Apple Watch Series 10 has our biggest display and our thinnest design ever. And this? It's the sound of active noise cancellation, now available on one of 2 new AirPods 4 models. So quiet. Check out all of the new products and new features at apple.com. You can even buy yourself something new. See apple.com for product availability updates. Apple Intelligence coming this fall.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
This is Optimal Living Daily. Thoughts and thinking. Understanding the difference can change your life. By Richard Paterson of thinklessandgrowrich.com. And I'm your narrator, Justin Malik, the guy that reads blogs or articles to you every single day of the year, including weekends and holidays. And with that, let's get right to our next post as we optimize your life. Thoughts and thinking. Understanding the difference can change your life. By Richard Paterson of thinklessandgrowrich.com. I want to share a simple insight about thoughts and thinking that, when I first got it, was literally life-changing. Understanding this one little thing can eliminate a large chunk of your mind-created suffering in an instant without needing to fix or change the mind in any way. And like most profound things in life, it is ridiculously simple. So what is it? It's seeing that the thoughts that pop into your head are automatic and self-arising, unlike thinking, which is something we can choose to indulge in or not. Let me explain. You're not responsible for your thoughts. Do you have a tendency to beat yourself up about the negative thoughts that appear in your head? The judgment thoughts, the intolerant thoughts, the jealous thoughts, for example? Of course you do. It's human nature, and we all do it. Let's say you're jealous because your colleague got the promotion at work. You do everything that's expected of you. You smile, you shake his hand, you congratulate him, but instead you're hurting. Secretly, you can't stand the fact that he got the job and you didn't. You then start beating yourself up for having these thoughts. What's wrong with you? Why can't you just be happy for him like everyone else? You're such a mean person. But here's the question. Did you choose to have these thoughts? Did you decide to feel this way? Given the choice, you'd probably rather be genuinely pleased for him, but the truth is, you aren't. Are you responsible for the content, the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that spontaneously appear in your head? Is there anything you can do about the fact that jealousy arose within you? Did you play any part in it? I'm not talking here about what you do with these thoughts. That's another story. What if all your thoughts, feelings, and emotions were impersonal, simply a product of your conditioning, and there wasn't anything wrong with any of it? What if nothing that flows through your head says anything about who you are? Thoughts are self-arising. If you've trained in mindfulness, you may be familiar with the model of the undercurrent and the observer. The idea is that in each of us, there's a never-ending stream of impressions, thoughts, feelings, emotions, physical sensations, etc., that flow like a river through our awareness. There's a mindfulness exercise in which you watch the mind to see what your next thought is going to be, like a cat watching a mouse hole. It becomes apparent that thoughts appear by themselves with no input from ourselves, that you have no idea what's going to show up in your head next. The key point about the undercurrent is that it is self-arising. We have no control over it. We can't change it, alter it, or fix it. It's an echo of the past, of all the impressions that have been stored in our minds through our life experiences and our past lives according to other traditions. The undercurrent is as it is. The only real choice we have is to resist it and create suffering for ourselves, or allow it to be as it is and experience peace, even when it's not comfortable. You could say that thoughts are impersonal, that as we play no part in the process of which thoughts arise, we're not responsible for them. They don't say anything about who you are now. The observer is the part of you that is aware of the undercurrent. Normally, we find ourselves floundering about midstream, frantically trying to control the river like a crazed thought traffic policeman. Every thought, feeling, and emotion is categorized as good or bad, right or wrong, desirable or undesirable, and we drive ourselves crazy believing we are responsible for everything that comes down the river. Trying to fix the undercurrent is like trying to iron the ocean. Let's go back to the jealous thoughts from earlier. They just appeared out of nowhere. Who knows where they came from? Maybe when you were a toddler, another kid took your toy away and you were jealous. Rather than getting lost in the commentary about what a bad person you are, you could just watch the thoughts without judgment and understand that they are just part of the passing show. This is freedom. Thinking is a choice. So I said at the beginning that we look at the difference between thoughts and thinking. The main difference is that although thoughts are self-arising, thinking is a choice. It is something you can choose to engage in or not. What usually happens is that a self-arising thought triggers a story. The thought or feeling, I feel sad, appears by itself in your head and triggers a commentary. This is bad. I shouldn't be feeling this way. What's wrong with me? Why can't I be happy like Bob? The Buddhists have a name for this. They call it second arrow. The self-arising sad thought is the first arrow, and the commentary about it is the second arrow. I was going to say that 90% of our suffering comes from the second arrow, but I actually think it's 100%. Thoughts are neutral events until the mind jumps in and assigns them a good or bad sticker. Sadness isn't intrinsically bad or wrong. Thinking makes it so. Without judgment, what's the problem? It might not feel pleasant, but that doesn't make it bad or wrong. Unlike thoughts arising, which you can't do anything about, you can choose to stop thinking in any moment. The first step is awareness. To be able to change these patterns, we first need to be aware of them. For most people, the transition from thoughts appearing to thinking about them is so deep-rooted, automatic, and seamless that it takes some effort and perseverance to break the pattern. But it's definitely something you can learn to do with practice. I'd highly recommend it, of course, and I'd be very happy to help you achieve it. In conclusion, understanding the difference between thoughts and thinking is a game changer if you wish to live in harmony with your mind. Next time a jealous, impatient, or fearful thought pops into your head out of nowhere, recognize that there's nothing wrong with it being there. This will allow you to experience instant peace. It's just what's appearing in this particular twist of the river, a ghost from the past. You just listened to the post titled, Thoughts and Thinking, Understanding the Difference Can Change Your Life by Richard Paterson of thinklessandgrowrich.com. And I'll be right back with my commentary. Look around. Smartwatches, Wi-Fi enabled LED bulbs. It's no secret that the world keeps getting smarter, so your e-commerce business should too. Whether you're looking for incredible efficiency or your business has simply outgrown your old shipping solutions, our sponsor ShipStation helps you take the next step. I love that ShipStation's automations allow you to smoothly print shipping labels at the click of a button. This kind of robust automation and reporting, combined with the simplicity of ShipStation's dashboard, make it so easy for anyone to scale their business faster than ever before. And with industry-leading carrier discounts, it's the fastest, most affordable way to ship products to your customers, with discounts up to 89% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates. Unsurprisingly, over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce businesses with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with ShipStation for a year become customers for life. Lead your e-commerce business into a smarter future with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to ShipStation.com and use code OLD to sign up for your free 60-day trial. That's ShipStation.com, code OLD. Good taste is easy to spot, but hard to pin down. You know it when you see it. With your car, you want something sophisticated and daring, yet classic, approachable, but with an air of opulence. That's where the Range Rover Evoque comes in. The Range Rover Evoque is charisma in motion, art and craft in equal measure. Its exterior is a quietly bold expression of Range Rover DNA with a floating roof, continuous waistline, and three-dimensional grille that give it a captivating character. Inside, you'll find a calm, minimalist cabin anchored by a tactile gear shifter where clean lines, sumptuous materials, and advanced technology come together. Make a statement in the Range Rover Evoque. This elegant SUV elevates every drive, offering a new dimension of refinement and luxury. Whether you prefer a modern aesthetic or a warmer, authentic appearance, the Evoque's interior can be tailored to your taste. Ready to experience sophisticated design and premium materials in motion? Explore the Range Rover Evoque at LandRoverUSA.com. Thank you to Richard. He's an ex-monk, actually, a meditation teacher and transformational coach that helps people find more peace, joy, and inner freedom. He offers one-on-one coaching and has a lot to see on his site. Come by thinklessandgrowrich.com. And having formal meditation practice with many different teachers myself, I can say this is a really great point of thinking versus thoughts, and that the first step is definitely awareness. I've talked about this on the show before, but I don't think I could have said it better than Richard. So thank you again to him. I'll leave it there for today. Thank you for listening and being here every day. I couldn't do it without you. And thank you if you've ever shared this show with someone. It's a huge help to keep all of this going. Have a great rest of your day and weekend, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for a Minimalist Monday post and where your optimal life awaits.